Hello, as I told you earlier, to add or to subtract a fraction is a bit tricky. And this, suppose we have the factors a over b plus c over d. We cannot add it unless the number in the denominator is same. So one of the easy method to make it same is multiplied by d and multiply this by b. So now we have b and d in the denominator, so it will be AD plus CB. For example, if we have a question, add 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. We cannot add it without making this denominator same. To make this denominator same, we multiply this number by 3, and also we have to multiply this by 3. This 3 we are going to multiply by 2, and this also we multiply by 2. So now we have 3 times 2 is 6. So there is a common number. Now we have a common denominator. So this will be 3 plus 2. So that will be 5 over 6. Let's take another example. We have to subtract 1 over 3 from 5 over 6. Now we have a 6 here. We need not to multiply here by 6. We know the factor of 6 are 2 and 3. So 3 is already here, so we multiply by 2, and we also multiply 1 by 2. Now we can see this is a 6 and this is 6. So we can write 6 here. This will be 5 minus 2 times 1 is 2. So that will be 3 over 6, which in the simplest form we can write as 1 over 2. Now let's take another question. Work out 4 3 over 5 minus 2 1 over 2 in the simplest form if possible. So the question is 4 3 over 5. This is a mixed fraction, minus 2 1 over 2. This is also a mixed fraction. First we make it a proper fraction or improper fraction. What we do is we multiply and then we divide. We multiply and we not divide, we add. We multiply and then we add. So 4 times 5 is 20 plus 3, that is 23 over 5. 2 multiplied 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5 over 2. Now we have our fractions in improper form, not in a mixed form. Now we can see here this is 5 and 2. So there is nothing common, no common factor in 5 and 2. So let's do another method. We multiply this 5 by this 2, and we also multiply 23 by 2. Make sure you have to multiply by the numerator and the denominator. Now we multiply by this 5 and not this. We multiply by this 5 here and we multiply by this 5 here. Now 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 2 is 10. So we have a common denominator. We have written 10. So this will be 23 multiplied 2 is 46. That is a 46 minus 5 times 5 is 25 over 10. So that is 6 minus 5 is 1, and this is 21 over 10. Now this fraction cannot be divided further into simplest form because there is no common factor here. So our answer is 21 over 10. But as it's an improper fraction, our question was in this form, so we can divide it into a mixed fraction. So how we are going to divide it? We have 21 divided by 10. We know 10 times 2 is 20, carry 1. So it can be written as this is 10, 10 times 2 is 20 and carry 1. So this is our answer. Whole number 2, 1 over 10. Suppose a number is given 2 multiply 3 plus 4. It may have two answers. 2 multiply 3 is 6 plus 4, that is 10. The second answer is 3 plus 4 is 7 multiplied by 2, that is 14. So in absence of bracket, it's difficult or rather confusing to solve this question. To solve this kind of a question, we have a certain rule, and that is we have a mnemonic by the name of BIDMAS. B for brackets, I for indices, this is for division or multiplication, and this is for add and subtract. So as you can see that first we have to open the brackets. If the brackets are there, then if there is a indices in the form of 2 to the power 3 root 4, these are the indices. Then we have to multiply and divide. We don't add first either we multiply and divide. So in this, first we will multiply this, so this answer is the correct answer. And then we have, previously we used to call it, long time ago it was a BODMAS, and now it is, they've included indices and removed O for off, that is bracket, indices, division or multiplication, add or subtract. Let's simplify this expression. 7 minus 3 divided by bracket 5 minus 2 bracket close multiply 2 to the power 2 plus 5. In this expression we can see that this is a bracket, then this one is indices. After this we are having this division and multiplication, and after that we are again having add or subtract. So let's follow BIDMAS. So we are going to write 7 minus 3, we are not going to solve it, divided by, first it is a bracket, so we open the bracket. 5 minus 2 is 3, multiply 2 is to the power 2 plus 5. We have removed the bracket from there. Now if there is any indices, this is the indices, 2 is to the power 2, we are going to solve this. So it will be 7 minus 3 divided by 2 is to the power 2. So that is 4 plus 5. Now this is 7 minus division, 3 divide 3, that is 1, multiply 4 plus 5. Now we are having multiplication, 1 multiply 4, So that is 7 minus 4 plus 5. Now the last we have subtraction. 7 minus 4 is 3 plus 5. So that will be 8. Always remember 7 minus 4 plus 5. These are the positive terms. So you have to add this. You cannot write it 7 minus 4 plus 5, 9. It's going to be wrong. Unless they are in a bracket. So this is going to be wrong. You have to add these terms. 7 plus 5, both are positive terms. Third, that is a 12 minus 4, so it will be 8. Let's simplify this question. So our rule is BIDMAS. So first we are going to solve the bracket. This is the bracket. So it will be 5 plus 5 minus 2 is 3 square divided by 5. 5 minus 2 is 3 square. Now we are going to solve indices 3 is to the power 2. So 3 is to the power 2 is, so it will be 5 plus 9 divided by 5. So it will be 5 plus 9 over 5. So we multiplied by 5 and we multiplied by 5 to make it same. So 5 times 1 is 5. Our denominator, common denominator is 5. So this is 25 plus 9. So that will be 34 over 5. So that is the answer. And if you want to write this answer, you can divide 35 by 5, 34 by 5. 5 times 6 is 30, 4 remaining. So 5 times 6 is 30 and 4 remaining. You can write at 6, whole number 6, 4 over 5. That is your answer.